So what we're going to do here is we're going to create a relationship between these two tables. So what we're going to do is we're going to have the tickets table have a foreign key column that's going to be related with the primary key of the upload files. So let's go ahead and do that. So first things first is we're going to create our data model, which is the upload file data model, and you can name it whatever you need to. These are the relevant properties for it, so add your relevant properties. And then after that, we're going to go back to our data context. So in the data context, all the way down is where I have my DB sets, but wherever you have yours, then you'll add your DB set and then attach the model that you just created. I just pluralized it after. After that, we're going to go back to our ticket model now. So this is the ticket table that I showed you in the database. And this ticket table is where we're going to have both of these properties. So in this case, this is what's important. If you already have tickets inside of your table and you want to attach this upload file table to it, then you will need a question mark there to make it nullable. Now, if you don't have any tickets in there and you're starting fresh, then you don't need the question mark, as I did not need the question mark when I was first adding site location ID and user ID. So in my case, I already have existing tickets, so I want to add a question mark there to make sure it's nullable. After that, we can now do the data migration. So let's go ahead and do that. I'm just going up and finding the one that I already did. So follow this prompt, and this is the name that I named it, this migration. So let's go ahead and run that. Okay, so that succeeded. Now let's go ahead and update the database. So .NET EF database update. That also passed. Now let's go back and see our tables now. So I'm going to go ahead and exit out the tickets table and then reopen it. And as you can see, the upload field ID column has now appeared there with a bunch of null values in place for all the existing tickets. Now, if you try to do this without, if you have existing tickets and you try to do it without that question mark that I showed you in the property, then it will actually deny, it'll create the migration, but it will deny the database update. So it will not allow you to update it. Now, if you go in and delete every single one of these tickets and then do a database update after the migration, it'll be fine, and you will see that your upload field ID is populated when you create your tickets.